So it's interesting. You're wishing guys like Joey and Garrett the best of luck at selection camp. Then you get a phone call. Tell me what happens next.
I received a phone call last night from our general manager, and he started off talking about a couple of other things, and then he brought up that Hockey Canada called him and let me know that I had been selected since someone had been injured. So it was a good feeling. I was a little bit down after the first list came out, and I didn't get selected, but getting a second chance here, I'm just going to try to make the best of it and make it count.
You've won championships in Windsor, seeing that organization through hardship all the way to the pinnacle. You go up to Owen Sound. Some thought you might have been in purgatory or, sort of in an outpost. But you've got a team now in what's going to be your final year of the OHL that has a chance at representing the West in the OHL final and maybe the Memorial Cup, and for you individually, a chance to play on Team Canada. So, and you're a future Maple Leaf, as many people are anticipating. So a lot of things are certainly coming together for you after the move out of Windsor, and at that time I'm sure you were wondering what was next for you.
Yeah, when I was asking for the trade from Windsor, it was a bit of a weary feeling, not knowing what was coming next and where I would be heading and whatnot. So, coming to Owen Sound last year, we struggled a little bit, but this year we made some changes, and we're looking really strong this year, and hopefully we can make a run for it in the West and make maybe a Memorial Cup appearance.
What is it about the attack that has you so consistent this year? I don't think you're going to run away with anything. The West is an unpredictable place right now. But when you look at your team up front, on defense, in net, why do you think that you guys are so competitive? And can you draw on anything that you experienced with the Spitfires a few years back?
I don't think we have as skilled as a team as we had in Windsor. I mean, we were gifted with some pretty skilled players there. And, we do, don't get me wrong, we do have quite a few skilled players here. Just, I don't think as many as in Windsor. I think we just have a really hard-working team who comes to play every night. And, we surprised a lot of teams in the beginning. So, it's not going to be getting taken lightly anymore, though, which, was a bit of a benefit, I guess you could say, in the beginning, but not anymore. So, we just got to come out every night and work hard and, try our best, and that's how we win.
Well, it's interesting. If you do make the team, you'll have security in knowing that you do play for a contender, and you're not going to have to looking at your phone for a text message. Oh, by the way, when you're done in Buffalo, give us a call because you have a change of address. So, the next month and a bit should be exciting for you, knowing that the attack might go out and pull off a couple of deals to help augment your team, make you even better, and put you in better position to represent the OHL in the final, which means a trip to the Memorial Cup.
Yeah, that's definitely exciting knowing that, we're definitely going to try to make some trades and, try to improve our team as much as possible. And, when I come back, just right back to work here and trying to keep stacking the wins up in the win column.
I say this based on the premise I believe the Mississauga Majors will get out of the East and make it to the final. If for some reason they become, a major failure in the playoffs and end up hosting the Memorial Cup based on the fact that they are just hosting it, that would be a huge disappointment. So, I'm not sort of giving the Owen Sound Attack or any team in the West a berth in the Memorial Cup, but I strongly believe Mississauga is the class of the league right now. For you, Jesse, it's a lifelong dream to wear the blue and white. You've done that. Going forward, you want to play with the Leafs. You want to play with the Marlies. What kinds of things has that organization recommended you do in Owen Sound while helping the attack, but to make yourself better so that you are prepared to play in the AHL and the NHL after that?
I think one of the big things last year and going into camp this year in Toronto was that they really wanted me to focus on playing a more rounded and structured game. And, the best advice was to just come down, work hard, and take everything in stride and just, really try to keep working hard and improving my game.
When you hear the pundits and the so-called experts and the fans talk about Jesse Blacker as a potential top-pair defenseman for the Maple Leafs in the not distant future, but maybe over the next 4 or 5 years, how does that make you feel?
It's nice to get, it's always nice to have confidence thrown your way and, people looking forward to the future and you upcoming. But I try not to look into it too much. I try to focus on where I am right now and trying to help my team win in Owen Sound. And, when that day comes, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll take it when it comes. But for right now, I'm just trying to help Owen Sound win and improve my game.
I know you're focused on the selection camp. You're focused on the attack, but do you still get a chance to watch your Leafs?
Yeah, I try to watch from time to time from when we're not playing or when we're not practicing and busy, but I definitely try to keep tabs on them, yeah.
What do you think about what's going on with them? Everybody wanted Ron Wilson fired last week, and then they pull off the magical win against Boston, and then they doubled that, in terms of excitement against Washington. Are you rooting for the guys? Do you feel for the guys? How do you feel about this whole situation? Because, sooner rather than later, Jesse, you're going to be smack dab in the middle of it, good and or bad.
Yeah, I think, the city of Toronto is always early to push the panic button. But, that's one of the reasons we have the best fans, I could say in the league, because they're so committed to the hockey and, they really want to win. So that's, I guess that's a bonus. But, you just got to take things how it comes. And, they're working hard to get back on track, and I'm sure they will.